So right away when I land on this store, the vibe that I get is that it's pretty cheap. Like everything, it just doesn't look very professional. Just I haven't even scrolled down yet, and that's already the feeling that I get. A large part of that, and I understand the vibe that you're going for with the font and the logo and the colors, but it's just the way that it's all presented. So this huge logo at the top that doesn't look, it's not very clean looking. Um, Kind of a cheap name for the store anyway. Um, it's not like a strong brand or some cool, clever name that's compelling to buyers. Maybe make this smaller, try to get attention away from this. I mean, it takes up half the screen, you know. Change the font perhaps. That might help make it look a little bit less immature. Very bad quality picture. So yeah, all of them are, I guess. Really bad quality pictures. You're gonna lose a lot of visitors just because of this initial look at your store. So clearly this is going to be more of a general store, and see the store, it looks like it would vibe well with stuff like this, um, considering the font and the logo. This kind of makes sense, but this makes no sense. Like, why is this here? So okay, so going for literally every type of product. So here's the problem with a general store like this. When you bring traffic to this site, let's say you're bringing traffic for this cat stuff or this pet stuff, and then they see all this other stuff that they've never seen before and they're not interested in at all. Um, it just it removes their trust from your website, especially when you add that to the other stuff that I already mentioned. Um, and right away, people are going to think this is really cheap and they're just going to not trust it and they're going to want to bounce off. If you're going to go with a general store, then you want to try to group products together that are at least very related or close to the same type of use or something that the same type of people would be interested in. Um, and I will say, so like a general store is going to be a little bit more, well, maybe a lot more difficult to start with, just because the way that people interact with them. So if you're driving traffic to a store, and let's say that your landing page is for these bamboo incense burners, when they check out all your other products, they're going to be thrown off. But let's say that if you have a budget that's higher and you're able to advertise across a lot of different products and have a lot of different landing pages, then when people click to your other products, they may have already seen the advertising for your other products. So that way when they're scrolling through, they see things that are familiar and they're not confused. So the general stores that do really well use that strategy. They'll show you like a viral product, and then when you go and you click on the rest of their products, you see all sorts of other viral products, and you're like, oh, this is that thing that I saw like a month ago or whatever. So it doesn't throw as many people off. Focus on more of a niche. Maybe go with stuff like this. Not a lot of people are selling this kind of thing, and you can definitely narrow it down. And then you can add in things like this that might be kind of along the same area. And if you don't really want to take my advice about changing your site that much, it at least matches with your site a little bit more than these iPhone products and whatever this is and a baby carrier, So, all right.